Hello and welcome to Geeks of the Round that talks Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. This one was called Melinda, and of course it ended up being a whole lot of backstory for Melinda May and a little bit of Sky, and really that was just about it. I'm your host, Matt Moore, and let's introduce the panel. First off, we have our community manager, Knuckles Goldberg. How you doing, Knuckles?
Good. This is actually my first time joining the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. discussion, so look forward to it.
Oh, nice. All right. What did you think of the episode?
I thought it was good.
Cool. And right next to him, we have our comedy, our fun, Isaiah Mullins. How you doing, Isaiah?
I'm doing great. Let's be honest, folks. They need me for comedy. But yes, I'm doing great, and I love this episode. A lot of great stuff in it.
Outstanding. And last but certainly not least, well, it's no longer his birthday, so maybe he's least. Lou Rod. How you doing, Lou Rod?
I'm good. I enjoyed the episode as well. I just don't kill children.
You just don't kill children? Why don't you kill children, Lou?
Because it's not fair. They don't know how to defend themselves.
Okay. All right. Of course, we end up with the episode. Basically, we only have two major stories going on. And that is the Melinda May story, where we find out what happened to her in Baran, and the Sky storyline. So let's do with Melinda May's story first. We get a little bit of backstory about how she became known as the Cavalry. That was not her original name before Bahrain, whatever the fucking country's name is. That was actually, they said we're going to call in the Cavalry. Cavalry, however you say the word, and and she happened to be the person that saved everyone's life. I honestly don't know what to say about this one. I mean, we end up having a superpowered person who is an Inhuman. It ends up tying in with Sky's storyline, and apparently she fed off of pain. Does anyone have anything that they want to talk about that particular storyline? Because I don't have anything.
Don't make fun of Opie's wife, dude.
Okay.
Opie's wife was badass. She went from being a porn star to an ass kicker.
I don't know who you are talking about.
Sons of Anarchy.
Okay.
Oh, no one cares about that show. Sorry, no one cares.
Moving on. You don't care about anything, dude.
The show sucks. There you go.
There's a million fans that say you would suck.
Oh, please. The million fans are blind because the main character is so good, but he's not. He's terrible.
Yeah. RottenTomatoes.com disagrees with you.
Well, Rotten Tomatoes can lick my balls for all I care.
Yes. Yeah, the vast majority of all people disagreeing with you, you must be right.
I am right. Come on now. Isaiah logic. It never is wrong, son.
Isaiah logic means anti-logic. That is the opposite of logic.
It means I'm powerful though. Anti-logic
the anti-monitor is the opposite of the monitor.
I'm like anti-matter here. I'm just so powerful, man.
Yes, anti-matter as in you don't matter. So
exactly. See, I'm like Dr. Manhattan, just not naked or blue. You can't fool me, son. I know I'm Dr. Manhattan.
You just got fooled. You agreed that you don't matter.
Are you sure
just said that you don't matter.
Hey, are you sure about that? Because I'm like Dr. Manhattan. I had to make things matter.
You just said that you don't matter.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I was there.
Are you sure? Because
you have a habit of ignoring things that everybody fucking saw.
But you always don't listen to me, so are you sure about that?
Oh, God. Okay, look, dude. Honestly, the only interesting part of this episode, was Melinda kicking a little bit of ass, and Sky's learning how to control most of her powers was kind of cool.
Yes, that was for me the best part of the episode was her story, her getting reacquainted with someone she finds out to be her mother, and then having dinner with her father, which was a little weird. And then, of course, Lincoln figures it out, and with a little help from Raina.
Yeah, but I do like it a lot. It was a really good character build, and we learned some more about Sky's mother. No, in fact, it was some BS. Like, since your father stitched me up together, how did he stitch you up again? No, in fact, your organs were pretty much sliced up, cornered up, and everything else. Like, that doesn't make any sense later. But that's another separate story.
Okay, she lives forever. There's a very good chance she's got some sort of healing fucking factor going on.
Where
She's
all her
pulling a
organs
Wolverine.
all left.
She's
You gotta
pulling a
have
Wolverine.
something, dude. Because I mean, last we saw her, she was butchered to beyond butcheredness, and now she's back like.
No, she's pulling like a Deadpool or Wolverine. That's it.
Mostly
Like,
Deadpool.
I
Mostly
would
Deadpool.
love to get a little backstory to explain how she got her shit back.
Yeah, but overall, but I still liked it because like a mother and daughter scene, I liked it a lot. And you saw the whole family. In fact, Sky was pretty much still uncomfortable. It was still a good scene to see her father and her mother, and pretty much just relaxing, just chillaxing about her upbringing. So I really like that scene a lot. It was a really good episode at that point.
and there's a lot of good points. That's just it. Is since we're talking about that, even though we started with Melinda, let's do some crossover between it. You end up having a lot of good story points in the Sky storyline, such as she wasn't supposed to live. Like after she ended up going through Terrigenesis, they wanted to fucking kill her, but her mom saved her without
Right.
revealing that she's her mom. And then on the Melinda May side, you don't have that kind of story point. You have, oh, Melinda used to wear suits. That is like that's the major revelation. Is that she
no,
looks good
it's
in a
just that-
dapper suit.
No, she just pretty much lost, not hope. Well, she kind of did lose hope in herself. She was lost when she couldn't save anyone really. Well, the person, the special person she was trying to help, which failed.
No.
She was cut off from the world, man. If you get, it kind of hurts.
If you notice, the beginning of the episode, Melinda and her husband were trying to conceive a kid.
Yeah.
Bang,
So
bang.
once she was forced to kill the little girl, she lost all hope in herself to conceive a kid. She lost the will to function in that aspect. That's what most likely killed their marriage.
I'm a little surprised that he did it so well, Lou.
Right.
That was very cut to the quick. That was very exactly how I saw it as well.
But that's kind of like a sorry excuse, though. A little bit sorry, because it's not your fault. She was dangerous, and she was fucking dangerous.
She killed a kid.
Whether
I
or
would feel
not
bad too.
whether or not she was dangerous or not, she killed a 10-year-old little girl, and that's gonna fuck with someone's psyche who is trying to conceive a kid.
But
That
she was
takes that discouragement from them. They're like, you know what? I had to take someone's life who was not even came to her own. How could I create a life knowing damn well I'm not comfortable with myself? She became a pencil staple pusher, for Christ's sake.
hey, she wanted to be alone.
That's just it. Is I think she was pretty happy where she was, and this just kind of took it away from her. She had all this guilt from killing this kid.
Yeah, but
That I think the guilt is what separated her and her husband,
Yep.
and of course her separating from her husband is what made it to where she didn't end up having a child, which made it worse. That's how I see it. I don't see it as her not having the ability to have a kid, and that's what separated them. I see her separation because she felt by herself. She felt alone in this. Her husband's never killed a kid, so how is he going to identify with what she's going through? And I think it's that separation that made it to where they didn't end up having kids, and that is what makes her Melinda May the Melinda May that we know now, which is very much a lone operator. She
Right.
wasn't a lone operator before. She worked with Coulson like side by side.
Yeah, you
and
saw
they had a
when
job done too. So it was like
you saw Isaiah when the little girl and her were like trying to reach to grab hands, and then when her husband grabbed her hand on the counter and she pulled away, like instantaneously.
Yeah.
I mean, him being a psychiatrist, he still couldn't crack Melinda.
well, he wouldn't do that
Something.
anyway. That's his.
Nah, dude, that tells you something that was some serious shit for her.
Well,
That her
PTSD.
own husband couldn't convince her that it wasn't, it was in the job and all this and that. It had to be done. It was basically, you killed this kid so you can live and pretty much save everyone else.
That's pretty much how. That's war itself. That's just war. Pretty much how things is.
Let's not spend the episode trying to convince Isaiah killing a kid might do something bad to your psyche.
Well, I was gonna say that also as a shrink, if you're a shrink and you're married to someone that gets fucked up, you don't want to shrink them. You want to be supportive. You want to help them, but you don't want to shrink them because that very easily could put a wedge between the two of you.
Yep.
So that's why. And plus, you're just way too close to the situation.
So Isaiah, I have a question
That's
for
why he probably wasn't going full on. This is how we fix this.
you. Will you push a kid out of a window?
If someone caught Isaiah having sex with his sister, he would totally pull a Jaime Lannister. He would
Nah, I have to
totally
be
pull a
really
Jaime
evil. I have to
Lannister.
be super, super evil. But then again, I have to like my own sister like that, which I don't. I really, really don't. Oh, God. No. I wear makeup with a tree than my own sister. So, yeah, it's not that high up.
So you would pull a Shane and ram your head to a tree.
Bingo.
All right. So let me see. What other story did we get out of there? We got that she used to work in a group, mostly with her and Coulson as a team, and they did work as a team, and that's why Coulson trusts her so much.
They were tight.
Oh, yeah, we got the real Shield trying to manipulate Melinda May, but I didn't really care for that plot.
Well, I mean, I think that was the vehicle to actually get the whole backstory.
I know,
think
but it was
that was so minor in this that it was kind of pitiful. They didn't even reveal, and I thought they would. I thought that Simmons was going to go, well, I can't open it because I don't have it. I was hoping
they kept dicking around. They really kept dicking around, like, oh, dear Jesus.
I was really hoping to
honestly,
be like, that shit is gone.
She has to dick around. If not, she's going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
That's going to be like, fiddling with this shit, knowing damn well this bitch is a fake, and we got, granted it's already at the end of the episode, but bitch is in the bathroom fucking with this shit like, wee!
Right. But at the same time, but what I mean, didn't like the whole, I mean, there's nothing wrong with Melinda May's story, it's just how it brought up to it, like how Bobby said, we're trying to be more transparent, so keeping secrets from whatever the case may be is like, are you stupid? There's a reason why you keep secrets from everyone else, so no one doesn't know them, or where to get tortured, whatever the case may be. That's how you live as a spy. You can't be, we're going to be all transparent. No, that doesn't work like that. That's how the world works like that. We don't.
Now that actually, I have a question for later, but I'm going to give you the question now so you can think about it. What does everyone think the Theta Project is? Don't answer now. Just think about it for the end of the episode, and we'll get into that in the wild speculations. Because that's supposedly half of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s budget is going towards this one project. So
that's a lot too.
Yeah, exactly. So
like, are you poor? It's like, ain't you supposed to be poor? Like, you're supposed to be dirt poor.
Well, dude,
what? S.H.I.E.L.D.
Say in the previous commercials that I'm not the leader. I just design the stuff, pay for the stuff. Cap's the leader, so they're not poor. They got money.
No, S.H.I.E.L.D. S.H.I.E.L.D. doesn't have money.
Shit.
S.H.I.E.L.D. does have money, but they don't have the money that Stark has. Their financials are not in any way related.
Like Batman, like Dark Knight Rise. Batman's broke as hell.
Sure.
We already know how we're getting our connection to the movie. It's going to be Maria Hill within the next 2 weeks.
Oh yeah. There was that revealed that we're going to see Maria Hill.
There's your connection to the movie, and I guarantee you she found a way to manipulate some of those bank funds into the S.H.I.E.L.D. fund.
Well, she already had to. She got Tony Stark. She got Tony Stark to hack into every system, so...
But in any case, back to the actual show. We end up having Melinda. She's doing her flashbacks. You have Fitz and Simmons. They're basically lying to everyone. Simmons is, of course, like pretending that she has the box, and then Fitz is just like he's breaking into the box, and people are trying to figure out how the fuck he's not coming out of the bathroom.
Right.
Like, seriously, he's doing like top secret SCI times 12 kind of work in a fucking restroom bathroom.
Right.
A restaurant bathroom.
He's got some massive diarrhea.
Yeah, exactly.
He's trying to take a good shit. And you get interrupted like, why'd you interrupt me, man? I'm trying to get a good shit.
I'm serious. I'm like, granted, why you gotta knock on the door? I've only been in here 20 minutes. Can't a man take a shit in peace?
Yeah.
No.
Exactly.
I can use the restroom, so shut up, Fitz. I want to go in there. Knocking on that stuff.
But we also now we can go back to Skye. We end up having Skye's storyline where she's being told, "Hey, talk to this rock," and she's all like, "Hell no, I can't talk to this rock because that fucking mountain won't shut the fuck up. The mountain's name is Isaiah, and I need to fucking slap it."
Hey, that's a good name for a mountain. That's like Mount Everest.
Yes. He just won't shut the fuck up. So she causes an avalanche, and she's all like, "Ooh, I like this." and then they end up doing something more fine-tuned with the glasses, and she's like, "Ooh, I really like this."
That's
And
badass,
To
though.
break the glass.
That
yeah,
was so
well,
cool.
she broke the glass, but I mean, you have to imagine that anyone that was doing that with those glasses as close together probably would have broken the glasses anyway.
True, too. The vibrations and...
Yeah, I was actually surprised the glass didn't break sooner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's still cool, though. She was like, oh, she got the Force now. She got the Force.
And I see Gordon and Raina having a little love interest.
Oh, God. How
You
can you
mean
have a love
Lincoln?
interest?
How? He makes her feel good, Isaiah.
Hey,
He's
if
helping
he tried
her
to stick it
through
in,
her-
he might get trapped in that Venus flytrap. I'm just saying the truth. I'm just telling you the truth now. He can't put it in there. He's going to get cut. It's like thorns, like a Venus flytrap. You put your wing in there, it's like, ah, no.
All right, so where were we? That's right, I was muting Isaiah. In any case, so yes, Raina ends up saying something like she had a dream, and she mentioned her dream, and of course Lincoln later on found out that dream happened to be true, which kind of shows that Raina does have a power, and that power seems to be predicting the future.
Which is a pretty shitty way to go about, getting to that by having, a bunch of porcupine spines covering you.
Maybe they're antennae. Maybe they're antennae of the future.
Or she could be she could be another Marvel character they're trying to make up, like Shadow and Cloak. I forgot, I said her names wrong. Cloak and
Dagger?
Yeah, Cloak and Dagger. Thank you.
That's almost a Wally West moment for you, Isaiah.
What?
Not quite as bad, but
Come on, Cloak and Dagger. You don't know who Cloak and Dagger is?
I know who Cloak and Dagger is, but obviously you don't.
I do know. There's a black guy and there's a female. There
Yeah,
you go.
it's the first anti-racial couple in comic books.
Exactly. You see what I mean?
Did I say anti-racial? I meant mixed racial. You know what I meant.
Someone's on Isaiah Logic today.
In any case, but yeah, you have Raina doing that, and Raina's all like, I really, really want to leave. Now that she's found her power, I don't think she's going to change her mind. I think she's still going to be like, oh, great, now I can see the fucking future. Can I leave now?
No.
Her future
Does anyone
self
think that
is
she's
really-
going to be like, okay, can I leave now?
No. She can't leave. She can't be in the public. She might kill somebody. Again. Oh, she's like Isaac Mendez. Yeah. She's on them drugs.
Izzy Mendez?
Yeah, Isaac Mendez.
Isaac Mendez.
Yep.
You're making names up.
No, that's from Heroes. The painter?
Oh, Isaac Mendez.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were talking about Ozymandias.
No.
Okay. In any case,
Somebody's screaming.
who's Queen in the background? That's got to be Isaiah. He responded, but he muted himself beforehand. In any case, so yeah, we have her doing that. We have Sky like trying to figure out how come. Okay, thank you for telling me you're my mom, but why can't we tell everybody? And her mom is explaining that. It's like, yeah, I already put my reputation on the line for this and saved you, made sure you weren't killed. And if they find out that you were my daughter and I was showing favoritism, I wouldn't, shit would go down, people would die. So, there's that.
Do you really buy that though? Because no one else there really seems to have any kind of sway besides her and the blind guy.
Maybe Lincoln. Lincoln seems to, I don't know, I think someone with a loud enough voice would have plenty of sway.
Hey. Or they can get from powers. They got a lot of sway.
I don't know. But yeah,
I mean, at least from what I've seen at that place so far, it's like just a bunch of people that like are, beggars waiting to like get chosen to get a power or something.
Well, by my math, they've got about 60 different people out there who actually have powers. They say that someone gets powers every couple of years. And so assuming a lifespan of, say, 100, 110 years, that's going to be 50 people right there, plus you add on all the people who don't fucking die, like Eva herself, and that's going to add on a few on there. So minimum 50 of them out there. And then, of course, you have the community itself. Of course, people might have died, so maybe minimum 40. I don't know. No responses. Okay. Lou seems to be like typing around. Do 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 do. There we go. So, does anyone have anything that they want to add to the Sky storyline?
Yes, I do.
Does
That's
anyone that actually has a valid opinion want to add anything to the Sky storyline?
I
No,
want to
just
see her
Isaiah.
in action.
What's that?
I just want to see her kill somebody. God damn it!
It will
Who's
never
Sky?
happen.
Death.
You want to see her vibrate someone to death?
Yeah.
There's a joke in there somewhere that's about like Little Death and like I don't know, like Sky being her own Sibian, something like that.
Dude, Sky could kill you with her little finger.
Yes,
That puts a new definition on finger blasting.
yes, it does. So, all right, Isaiah, I didn't mean to interrupt earlier, except to make fun. What did you want to add to the Sky story?
Give me a second.
Okay. Isaiah's
Okay.
imagining this in great detail.
Okay, so since Sky's pretty much has her bangs with her powers, you might see her grow more of her powers. She might learn how to fly with the ground or vibrations around her. Again, she'd be like Magneto, minus the rocks, and minus the metal too. But that's a different story too. But you get the point, right? Right.
No.
You said minus the rocks. You mean plus the rocks?
That too, plus the rocks. Anyways, folks, she's gonna get more powerful as time goes on, and I hope, and again, this is just me hoping, I hope she joins the Avengers. I don't care if it's on Tony or Steve Rogers' side. I don't care. If she's in it, cool by me. Because she has so much power. She has so much potential.
Dude,
Would you have to tell her Avengers
No.
disassemble? Because I don't think she assembles very well. I think she's great at breaking things, not putting them together.
See, that's the perfect thing behind it, man. That's beautiful. It's beautiful.
you might get lucky and see her in Civil War, but if
That's what I'm
not
talking about.
there, you won't get any of these characters until most likely Infinity War.
I was gonna say is
If you're
Civil War. We might get some nods, but I think Infinity War is where they're getting everything together, where they're bringing everybody together, and yeah, in that. They're breaking that up into 2 movies, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, then yeah, they're bringing everyone in. I'm sure. Like fucking Coulson's dog is gonna be in that fucking movie.
Even the car.
Lola's gonna have a cameo.
Yeah, exactly. Lola's gonna have a speaking cameo. Like that's how many fucking characters are gonna be in that fucking movie.
Yep. A lot of people. Even the Defenders.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. And if the Defenders are not in it, I'm gonna be a little upset. I honestly do.
They should
Yeah.
be in it.
Honestly,
Absolutely.
it makes sense to have them in it because it lines up from probably when filming starts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. So let's get into wild speculation. Does anyone have a wild speculation on what the Theta Project is?
Ultron.
There's a possibility. Or the list of finding all the Inhumans. Or maybe.
Well, the list already exists. The list has already existed for a while.
Hey, but you never know. It could be like the mutants list.
Dude, it's most likely going to be closer towards the Ultron twist.
Or
It would be
Iron
fun.
Matrix.
It would be funny if the Theta Project were the AI that ends up going into Ultron,
Ooh.
because we know in the previews that Tony Stark wasn't near completion of the AI.
Yeah, and he was a dick to make it.
From what I gathered from the previews, is Tony takes Ultron from Von Strucker, whatever the hell his name is. He was working with robotics.
You mean Scepter? He took the Scepter.
No. Besides the scepter, Von Strucker was messing with robotics.
Yeah.
Also with Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. He's the one who started Ultron. Tony and Banner finished it.
Well, to be fair, it's not really Von Strucker's doing. It's pretty much Thanos because.
Wait a second. That actually brings me to a great wild speculation. Let me ask, the body of Ultron, it has whose mind in it? Remind me. I know that it is Jarvis for the Vision, but whose mind is in Ultron?
Ooh.
It might be a piece of Jarvis.
Or a piece of Tony Stark's.
No, I'm thinking it is a piece of the fucking mind gem that's in the scepter that Iron Man is seen also picking up. It's very possible that Ultron somehow touches the mind scepter, and that's what gives him an AI.
Let's be honest here. It's pretty much Thanos doing. He has some strings behind here. He's doing something.
You had to use the word strings in reference to Ultron, didn't you? They're not doing fucking Pinocchio at all enough for you. You have to add more jokes.
Know sometimes. Thanos might be pulling the strings of everything else.
Okay. Does anyone else have any other wild
light years
speculation?
away, he can see the future. He's on Earth
Yeah.
with his mind telepathically talking about Vastuka. We're going to give Ultron a mind.
That can happen. He is that powerful.
Now, my theory on the Theta Project is that with the Theta Project, he is actively using that to root out the last of Hydra. That's simple.
Ooh, I know what. I have a good speculation now. I have a good one. Okay, that project that Matt just said is probably looking for Thanos. You see? There's the whole Chitauri tax. You're going to say, who
How the
organized
fuck would they know about Thanos?
Oh my God!
That's the beauty thing behind it. That is the beauty thing because the Chitauri, they attacked New York, right? So they would do a prevention.
No one ever mentioned Thanos' name.
I know. That's why they're looking for him. That's why they're looking for the greater cause, the master plan behind the Chitauri, man.
All right. Does anyone else have a theory?
The Chitauri were attacking Hell's Kitchen.
Well, yes, amongst other places, but Hell's Kitchen as well. Yes.
That's all they attacked was Hell's Kitchen.
Really? That wasn't the New York business district that they had the main battle in? Yes, it was. It was.
Oh, I know.
And it's the big old fucking buildings that the Hulk was climbing on? Yeah. That was fucking Manhattan. That was Manhattan. Believe me, Avengers fucking Tower, Tony Stark's tower, is not in Hell's Kitchen.
It's down the street.
It's down the street from Hell's Kitchen?
It's on the outside. It's on the outside skirts of Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, right. Yeah, because Tony Stark, he needs to keep his real estate prices low.
Yep.
Exactly.
He doesn't have the money for the high end shit.
No. He wants that awesome tax break.
Does anyone else have any wild speculation?
No.
No?
Knuckles?
No.
All right. In that case, let's wrap things up. Let's see. You can go ahead and check us out. Geeksoftheround.com. Also youtube.com/geeksoftheround. You can also go to our community on Google+. Let me see what else we got. Facebook. We're on Facebook now. You can give us a call at 1-801-609-GOTR. That's 609-4687. I still haven't memorized the number, but I got it right here. Or email us at geeksoftheround.com. Or sorry, geeksoftheround@gmail.com. Perfect. My name is Matt, and we're wrapping up. Bye.